It is Fleet Week in New York City. Thousands of sailors, Marines, and Coast Guard members are in the city to celebrate the annual tradition.
And there are activities all weekend long on board the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum, in particular, in honor of Fleet Week. Here to tell us more is Intrepid Museum educator Tom Barry. And you just pointed out that it is rain or shine.
Yes. That's right. That's right.
Welcome. We appreciate you coming.
Thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it.
So for people, because we've been talking about this for the last several days, but for people who've never participated in Fleet Week, what can they expect? What is it?
It's a celebration of the men and women who show their devotion to our country by serving it in the military, particularly the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard. They come into town. They're visiting the city, many of them for the first time. They're in their uniforms, and it's just a chance for them to experience the greatest city in the world and for us to welcome them with open arms and prove that we are the greatest city in the world.
And it's wonderful because they have the parade of ships was on Wednesday, and they all came in, and what a sight that always is. I think there are 14 ships.
Yep, there are 14 ships coming in, and we have right at Pier 86 where the Intrepid is, we have the Coast Guard cutter Richard Snyder. The USS Arlington is just a little bit north of the Intrepid. It's an amphibious transport ship, and you can go on those ships for free, and you can explore them and meet some of the crew.
Yeah, explain what's going on today, because you have a lot lot of activities today and tomorrow, of course.
Today, tomorrow, we can get into that with the Memorial Day ceremonies. And today, we're doing all kinds of activities. We have live performances going on today. The Marines are out in force today. They have equipment. They have vehicles that they use when they're on active duty, big, huge howitzer, and they are talking to folks and sharing their stories and letting people actually go into their equipment. It's amazing stuff.
And it's great at your museum that you have a lot of veterans who are there that from way back when who can talk to the young people.
Oh, yeah. We have a former crew member. We have crew members from all throughout Intrepid's 30-year history as an active aircraft carrier, but we have folks going all the way back to World War II. One guy comes every week, and he's been doing it for 30 years.
Wow. And the Intrepid, for people who may not know this, is doctor every day. Every day. So if you can't make it out this weekend, you could always go out to the Intrepid. Describe just sort of the look that you see, especially on the children's faces when they come and they talk to some of these service members, because it's awe-inspiring, really.
You said the word. It's awe. You see awe on their faces. First, when they see the ship, when they see it's so large, and then you tell them, hey, that's floating. And then second, when they meet people who actually lived and worked on the ship and hear their stories, it's just an eye-opening and mind-opening experience for them.
Now, tomorrow, the Memorial Day service on the ship is at 11 a.m.
That's right, 11 a.m. Mayor de Blasio will be there giving remarks, and we will have veterans coming in from all around to honor their fallen brethren in the ceremony. There'll be a wreath laying ceremony as well.
And what do you hope, just lastly, what do you hope people take away from the experience?
I hope people appreciate service, our history and our history of service through the armed forces and through those who support them.
Very well said, Tom. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you for
really
having me.
appreciate it. And we posted a full list of activities at the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum on our website, cbsnewyork.com.
We'll be right back.